All right, Shalom. We are the Hebrew Israelites. First and foremost, we want to say all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone. And salutations to all the Akim out there pushing this truth in peace and sincerity. And salutation to the elect. We want to start off with Isaiah 58 and 1. We're going to start off with Isaiah 58 and 1. It says, "Cry aloud, spare not. Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression, and the house of Jacob their sins."
Yep. So basically, he said we showing the house of Jacob their sins, man, not the whole world, Which we know Jacob, he fought with Michael the angel, and his name was changed to Israel. And right now we crying aloud, sparing not, because we don't care what nobody say. We don't care about your feelings. We just bringing out the truth of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And we lifting up our voice like a trumpet, man. So, like the scriptures say, though we be rude in speech, not in knowledge, man, you know what I'm saying? So we basically telling you how to go about following Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
Because a lot of people, they'll get mad when they see us holding the scriptures, and then they'll get mad if we use a so-called curse word or something like that. And they'll be like, "Oh, well, why you cursing and doing all this? And you got a Bible in your hand, but y'all listen to music with cursing in it. Y'all watch TV with cursing in it. You know what I'm saying? Y'all have no problem with it.
Just because
you're hypocrites. Just because we're holding the scriptures and we using rude speech, that don't mean that we don't have a good relationship with the Most High. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that's really a stumbling block to some people, because a lot of people they'll they won't listen to the brothers out here teaching on the highways and byways just because they're using rude speech. But that really can be a stumbling block to them as well, because they won't hear the whole message. You know what I'm saying?
Get Isaiah 33:6. You know what I'm saying? Because really, man, we crying loud, sparing not, man, because y'all, which these 2/3 don't know what they got coming for them, you know what I'm saying? So when the brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching the word, man, you need to hearken into them, man, which is already prophesied. 2/3 not going to hearken. But right now, we're only talking for the elect.
That's right.
You
That's right, bro. You said 33 and 6. Shalai. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 33, verse 6. "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord Yahweh is his treasure."
So right there it says wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability of thy times. You know what I'm saying? First off, knowing the wisdom and knowledge is knowing the name of our true Father and Son, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And knowing the knowledge, man, of the things that's got to come to pass, you know what I'm saying? Because these people in the churches, man, they're not going to know the wisdom and knowledge, man, because they pastor not telling them the things that's going to happen, the prophecies, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
Basically knowing martial law going to come into effect, knowing what the mark of the beast is, knowing that the famine going to hit America, basically knowing what Babylon is, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
People in church, you ask them what Babylon is, you know what I'm saying? They be like, "Oh, that was an old country," you know what I'm saying, back in the days, man. But right now, we living in the spiritual Babylon, you know?
And just to land back off of what you said, when it says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times," the first sign of wisdom is the fear of the Most High Yahweh. That's the first sign of knowledge. If you don't fear the Most High, then that means you just going to be out here breaking all the laws, statutes, and commandments and not really giving a fuck about what you do. And that's really showing that you don't fear the Lord. That's showing that you don't have wisdom. That's the first sign of wisdom is, the first sign of wisdom is the fear of the Most High.
You don't fear Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai.
And for the people who don't fear him, he gonna show you who he is, and he gonna instill that fear into you.
Yep.
I promise you that.
Shalaki Israel. Get Proverbs 13:11.
But yeah, man, people gonna find out who Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai really is.
We really at the end of this thing.
Yeah.
We see prophecies come to pass.
That's
man.
right.
Everybody coming up against America right
That's
now,
right.
you know.
And then
Yeah.
my bad, brother, Salaki. But then you got the the riots going on in Milwaukee right now.
Milwaukee,
Like,
I
yeah,
didn't know that.
man, that's major, man.
Really?
Like, you know, the people shooting at, well, the police shot I think some dude who was well known in the streets. I think it was a street dude or whatever. And the police killed him. I don't know if he had a weapon on him. They say he did, but 9 times out of 10 he might have didn't. But really, you know, they rioting down there. They done burnt down like 6 businesses, including gas stations, and they going at it with the police.
Bruh.
They shooting up the police and all that. And you know, I just want to put this point out. They beating up every white person that they see, man. That's the race riots, man. That's nation rising up against nation.
Bruh, Shalaki Israel, but that's through the spirit. Cause when I woke up this morning, Milwaukee was on my mind, and I didn't even know what you was saying, bruh.
That's through the
I
spirit.
just woke up, I was like, Milwaukee.
That's through the spirit. You might have heard something and forgot about it, and then that's the first thing you thought about, man. That's
I don't know why Milwaukee was on my mind this morning. I was like, something just came to my head to say Milwaukee.
That's through the
Like,
spirit.
what the fuck? And I even, damn.
That's through the spirit, man. That's the most high Yahweh Bashim Yahweh
Crazy,
Shai, man.
bro.
That's through the
It's
spirit.
crazy, bro.
You said 13
Proverbs
and 11.
13, 11.
This is the book
That's
of
crazy.
Proverbs, chapter 13, verse 11. Wealth gotten by vanity shall be diminished, but he that gathereth by labor shall increase.
So right now we laboring in the truth. You know what I'm saying? Knowing the wisdom and the knowledge, man. That's how gonna be the stability at our time, man. Because getting a BMW, getting all type of riches in this world, man, that ain't shit.
Not
You
at
know what
all.
I'm saying? All that doing is keeping you more blinded. You know?
That's right.
We don't care about the riches, man. We storing heavenly riches.
That's right, because like the scriptures say, this is not our rest. So why are we trying to be comfortable? Why are we trying to, you know, live that so-called American dream when we know this ain't our rest? You know, like, we don't care about all the riches and the fancy cars and the fancy clothes and all that, man. We just trying to get into the kingdom, because in the kingdom, that's going to be our rest, and we ain't gonna have to worry about working just to survive. You know, like, we're gonna have everything through the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and we actually gonna be dwelling with Yahweh Shai himself. Like what